Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahushai, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahushai, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Chakadash. That belongs to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there, you Akim to the Dakim that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. On the pre-Shimon, this week's topic is going to be entitled Trump won, now what? Right? Trump won, now what? Last night, President Donald Trump, he won the election in a landslide victory. You know, the Democrats really fucked this country up pretty bad, bro, to when there were more people to relate with the Trump cause than the Kamala cause. Meaning there was more people feeling the hurt from the economy. Higher gas prices, inflation, border situation. There was more people to relate to that crisis than the abortion thing and transgender thing, which, you know, honestly, that's the minority voice. That's the minority of people who would want something like that. But however, it's these big tech platforms like Google and Meta and the mainstream media that give these small minority of people the loudest voice. Why is that? Well, the intention really is to just effeminize men, weaken men, because that way they make it easy to control, right? You don't want masculine men if you're trying to conquer a nation. But Donald Trump got in. You know, Donald Trump got in, and, you know, like I said, the red side, they won the presidential seat, they won the Senate, they won the House, and they won the popular vote. So that right there lets you know that, damn, people were really fed the fuck up with the last 4 years. And, you know, when back in 2020, I did a lesson when the lockdown happened that, you know, I really believe that America is going to be brought down in its zenith, at its peak. And that's what Donald Trump was doing, man. It was doing really well, and, you know, I thought it was going to end at the peak with Trump. And then when I saw Biden got in, I was kind of upset, because I'm like, here we go with these wars that don't mean anything. You know, that's the thing with the left. They give you wars with no real enemy. You know, the Democrats, they give you war with no real, like, deliberate enemy, because the goal is not to end the war, it's to have long, prolonged wars, because people like Dick Cheney, and even his daughter now, Liz Cheney, Lockheed Martin, Boeing, these different people, they want wars, but they don't want them to end. You know, they end. Where's the money in that? So it's like to keep these long, perpetual wars going and tax the shit out of people. But, you know, like I said, things turn. Trump is back in. You know, at least, like I said, the main difference between Trump and the other one is, you know, with Trump, I'm getting paid to wait. You're going to make sure you get a bag. Now, you know, in terms of prophecy, Mosai could play two ways, I believe. You know, create a sense of peace and safety, right? Because, you know, a lot of people are like, oh shit, you know, we're going to be back on track, we're going to be good. Might be for a moment, might be like that for a season, you know. And then, of course, the Mosai could have things go left overnight. See, the thing now is they try to lock him up. They try to character assassinate him. In fact, they were saying if he gets in office, we still have the January 16th thing that we could use against him, so he won't be president. But guess what? The Supreme Court gave him immunity, Donald Trump immunity. So the Mosai wants this guy in power. Mosai wants him in power. You know, that's in the book of Daniel. The Mosai is the one who puts who he wants in power. And now, if they assassinate him, which they still might be trying to, you will have all-out pandemic. Because the last thing you want to do is have Donald Trump run shit good, have people get a taste of making money again, and this is snatch it from him, you know? Anyways, this is the book of Revelation 16 and 15. It says, behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, meaning keepeth the truth. That's the scriptures tell you, put on righteousness like a robe. Lest he shall walk naked, meaning go off into the ways of sin, and they see his shame. So we got to keep watch, because the Most High is coming as a thief in the night when most people won't expect it. You know, when Kamala's in there, it's like everybody thinks the end of the world is right then and there. You know, same thing when Biden got in there. Everybody thought, oh shit, you know, I know a lot of brothers thought that too. But you know, America being destroyed in the zenith also is again something that the scriptures speak about. You know, the scriptures tell you that the nations are going to live deliciously off this place, and they're going to weep and howl when this place comes to a close. And man, you know, I remember 2016 when Trump was in. I had a show. I was doing a show every minute because he's such a wild card. I mean, motherfucker will stand up there 3 hours and no teleprompter. And he's a wise guy. He's a wise guy from dealing with the mob and shit. He's a wise guy. And the most important thing here with this guy is he's a pure nationalist. There's a video on YouTube called Presidents 40 Years in the Making. You'll see a video of Trump 40 years ago because they wanted him to be president for a number of decades. They kept asking him. And somebody put a compilation of all the clips, and you see that he's very consistent in the things that he's saying, meaning he's a pure nationalist. He always want to do what's best for America. Now him put up against, who's the next biggest nationalist? Vladimir Putin. Who's another big nationalist? Kim Jong-un. Who's another big nationalist? Xi Jinping. These guys are so hardcore about their country. You see, you can tell that Kamala's not really that, right? Because you go to a Kamala Harris rally, they're chanting Kamala, but you go to a Trump shit, it's USA, it's patriotism, it's all that. So that geopolitical aspect of prophecy gets heightened, you know? Because he's not gonna take no shit. You can't bully him around. Like I said, this is like the substitute teacher just left and the actual teacher came in, you know? Like my job, I'm a manager, you know? And they know me as being strict and disciplined. And when I'm not around, they kind of, you know, do some stupid shit, but when they see me, they be like on point. So that's how I see like when Trump get in, it's like, you know, look, 16,000 sanctions was put on Russia. So when as soon as Trump got out, Vladimir Putin was putting in work, setting up deals, you know, colluding with the Biden administration. But now that this dude is back in, things are gonna be a lot different. It's gonna be a lot different. It says Luke 12:40, be ye therefore ready also, for the Son of Man cometh at an hour when ye think not. Right. So that's another thing too. You know, if he does, for us in the truth, if he does come in and it's looking like America is doing great, that's not a reason to be discouraged, because again, the Most High is going to come at a time when a lot of people don't think it's going to happen. You know, a lot of people are going to think it might be a peace situation. You know, and then boom, that sudden return of the Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, and that's what we're hoping for and praying for, because now we have somebody there that is not willing to tell, look, I got a bigger fucking red button than you. That's what he told Kim Jong-un. We have a bigger red button than mine's work. You know, shaking Putin's hand and pulling them close to him. There's a video of that, man, showing a sign of dominance. So that's the type of shit I want up in there. All right, treating royals like get the fuck out of my way type shit. You know, so that volatility is there, that uncertainty is there. That I'm not gonna take no shit. It's America first is there, and the following that this guy have is organic. Meaning, if people were to try to go to war, and he said, let's go to war, you have a lot of people that will fuck with him. Because I'm telling you, man, you watch some rallies, man, he really stirred that U.S. patriot pride shit, so American pride shit. So, hey, man, this could be the guy. This could be the guy. There's many different things that are playing out in my head, because I know Alex Jones said that the deep state might storm the White House to get him out. Because remember, this thing is not like the WWE, right? It's not a heel and a hero thing when we say that this thing is rigged. It's more Game of Thrones. Okay, it's more Game of Thrones. You do have elite families that do cut those deals and, you know, assassinate, kill, and just like Game of Thrones. Or even, you don't even have to use fiction. You could use non-fiction. You could use history. Look at the Roman Empire. Look at all them different Caesars and shit that was killing each other off and making deals with each other. And even prior to them, the Greeks, when Alexander went down, you had these 5 generals who were trying to fight for power. You know. So it's the same shit now, all right? These Edomites have not changed, okay? They are fighting for who is going to control the world, you know? And of course, you have the World Bank, okay, or the elites of the elites, all right? That, guess what, fund both sides. So, very exciting times, man. Very exciting times. I was missing this type of shit, man. Happy about it. Let's go. Matthews 24:42, and how can I forget you salty fucking nigger woman? The nigger woman is mad, boy. All over social media talking about the next time you black and Latinos get choked out, don't call us. Bitch, shut up. Fucking dumbass woman, man. Shut the fuck up. Nigger woman is so lost. First of all, Kamala Harris is an Edomite. She's not no Jake. She's of a Syrian Jew ancestry. She's a so-called Jew, an Amalekite. You know, before the name was Harris, it was Solomon, or her father's lineage. So I said, bitch, a so-called Jew. But the nigga woman is just, she's Edomite, Indian. So the nigga, but you know what? It's easier to fool women because women are emotional. All you have to do is say shit that play on their emotion. But men are more logical thinkers. So men weren't falling for it. Even so-called a lot of black men were not falling for this. They're like, yo, look, you caught me with that Obama shit. I ain't falling for this shit this time around. So the nigga woman is trying to blame the black man, the so-called black man. Bitch, shut up. You know, just shut the fuck up. Alright? Sit back, let my man cook, and Lord willing, we get delivered very soon. That's it. Anyways, Matthews 24 and 42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. Even the Lord don't know what hour he comes. But there's signs and inclinations of when Yahweh is going to say, look, go back down there. You know? And he's not going to meet us as a man. So he's not going to come back. If you ever hear some fucking nigga talking, Elder Manasseh Zakba did a show on some guy called himself the Anointed. Most Yahweh Shah is not going to come back as a regular man, bro. Coming back in his great glory on the chariots, right? What the world calls UFOs. 24. But know this. Matthew 24 and 43, I'm sorry. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, so if you knew what time, you know, the Lord was coming back, it says he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. See, the thing is, if the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua said, I'm coming back this exact day and time, you know what niggas will do? They'll be wicked up until that very last second. So, or niggas will go on the highways and the byways a week before the Lord coming back, that type of shit. So the Most High is not dealing with that. The Most High is dealing with faith, all right? Who's gonna stick around no matter what, man? No matter fucking what. Just stick around. Have faith, and, you know, that's why the Lord is going to, you know, catch a lot of people off guard. Now, we're not going to be caught off guard, the ones that remain diligent, because the scriptures tell us in the book of 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, in the 1st verse, it says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. And you know what? It's not impossible, okay, for them to just trigger World War III right now. Okay, they could trigger a fucking black swan, because technically he doesn't get sworn in until January 17th. So they could say, look, let's just trigger some shit. Okay, they could do a lot, man. They could do a lot. But like I said, Most High could play it both ways. All right. But as it stands right now, if they get rid of this dude right now, forget about it. Forget about it. People will be fucking. That would really escalate shit. There's one thing to kill him before he gets in office that could have possibly led to a civil war, but to kill him after he won and everybody voted him, man. Okay, so let's see how the Most High use this guy. Let's see how the Most High use him. You know, like I said, the Lord did have this dude turn his head. I did shows on it. You know, I do believe that was a true assassination attempt. All right, from other elitists, if you will. Okay. Just like in ancient Rome when they try to kill each other, but the Most High had different plans. Look, I think 2 other people died. No, 1 other person died that night. 4 assassination attempts? It's so crazy because it seems like when these so-called presidents are in favor of the American people, they get clipped. Look at Kennedy. He refused to do, I forgot what the Democratic Party wanted to do, but he refused. This dude, Ronald Reagan, these sort of guys that are pure nationalists, shit, man, you know, they life be at risk. But this guy, he, you know, Most High had it right past the ear. So let's go. Let's see where this goes. All right, that volatility is high in the air. Exciting times, man. There's never a dull moment with Trump in there. I promise you that. There's never a dull moment. You're always gonna have a show to do because this thing is always fucking with people. So let's do it. Mainly the other nations on the geopolitical stage. You don't take a lot of shit. So let me get 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10. it says, and then, it's just the whole topic of the show, the peace and safety angle and sudden destruction, Lord willing. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10, it says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heaven shall pass away with a great noise. All right, that's some thermonuclear destruction. That thermonuclear destruction, the missiles. Okay. Like I said, both Putin and Trump have very similar traits: nationalist, diplomatic. But the Mossad says he's going to put an evil thought into the minds of whoever's ruling Russia, whether it's Putin or somebody else. But more than likely, I mean, these are two prominent figures that I see the Mossad using them. Again, speaking as a man, but putting some sort of evil thought in there. Let's see how that goes. A Putin assassination, a Trump assassination. It says, and a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also shall, and the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. And again, this is coming to that thermonuclear destruction that's coming to America. It says 11, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness. So all these things are coming to pass. Hey man, just do our shows. Be on point, show up at camp. All right, be consistent. Because the Mossad Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua ultimately is the ones that's working and moving around his pieces on the chessboard. Now we got another prominent piece back on the chessboard, so let's fucking go. Let's see what happens. If anything else, at least we're getting paid to wait, right? You always make sure. That's one thing with that dude. He's gonna make sure there's some money in your pocket. So let's see it. Lola, we get the fuck out of here very soon. I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah B'Shem Rakha Kodash. The belongs to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there. You Akim to Zadakim that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. Shalom.